The really best 140 is here. No Teófimo, Uzi, no Ryan, no Haney, cheating, no rolling. He's a joker, and the word known. So, what happened? I'm here. Who won't fight with me? Who?
Welcome to BodyWork. Welcome back. It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to BodyWork Boxing. Listen, I am very concerned. Subriel Matias called out Devin, Ryan. He said the young Lord Devin Haney was a chicken. And what concerns me is he's the Lord of YouTube. We have not heard a peep. I'm thinking we need to do a health and wellness check on the young Lord Devin Haney. His motto is they say everything but let's fight. Subriel Matias pulled that card. We got a whole bunch of people pulling that card, man. It's funny how all the energy changing, man. I've been going, back and forth somewhat, with some people about the 140 division, and we've been pointing out some facts and been talking to some Devin Haney only fans and that'll justify everything, and they're saying that they're still running with this narrative that, about them not getting called back and all this. Well, Subriel Matias got back out there in Devin Haney's world and called him out. No word. Teófimo got business, and guess what? Bill somehow comes out in defense of Bud. All because T.O. was telling the truth. I'm going to get to that in another segment. You know what I'm saying, man? The truth hurts, man. It really does, man. I mean, it's all in a matter of perspective, but I never thought that I'd see Bill Haney. Hold on. Is Bud signed with DHP? Is Bud signed with DHP? Because I seen Bill was out there jumping on T.O. I said, man, why do you got a cape for T.O. got business with Jermaine Ortiz coming up on Super Bowl. He's trying to get a name because I think ultimately, he kind of want to go see Mr. Subriel Matias. I don't know. The jury's still out. I heard it was an offer, but the hand injury delayed it. I'm not sure. Maybe one of my Subriel Matias guys, that's in touch can put me on to some game. You know what I'm saying? I'll be well open to it. I'm all ears. However, I'm talking about Devin Haney. Has there ever been a time when it's been this quiet? Bill Haney. Oh, yeah. Subriel Matias, man. Legacy fight, 140. 5'9", 71-inch reach, 20-1, 20 knockouts, 100% knockout rate. He got a blemish on his record. He in your division. I don't understand, man. Where's the same energy? Oh. Yeah, I didn't really want to fight Subriel Matias. No. I was listening to the Haney voice the other day, man, and it's like, man, I'm finding all the excuses. I'm hearing all the excuses. I never heard so many excuses. I never heard so many energy changes. It's like we can't expect him to fight Boots. You don't want him to move up. He can dip. He can go over to 147 and dip his toe in the water. He can come by 140, fight Regis, and then dip off to 147 or fight Barrios. Subriel is right there. But Subriel being prophetic, he said he was a chicken. This is not the same energy, y'all. This ain't that same energy that he pursued Loma. He chased Loma for 4 years. He been calling Ryan out for 4 years. It's not like they don't have a history. They split 3-3 in the amateur. So when they were at the same level, same age, all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm noticing, man, it's a lot of difference. But it's a lot of smoke and mirrors when it comes to the Haneys, man. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, even when you look at the level of competition. Now, Richardson Hitchens did something, you know, earlier that I heard. That's what I still gotta go back to the lab and do. You know what I'm saying? I was letting some time go by and seeing if something else was coming out, some interviews or something, so I can get the skinny on that. But he did something, but the competition was different because people like Richardson Hitchens, Gary Antoine Russell, Boots, they was actually sparring each other in the amateurs. It was Devin and Ryan sparring in the amateurs. So when you ask about level of talent, who got what, I mean, if Richardson Hitchens was sparring Gary Antoine Russell and sparring Boots and things like that, that speaks to something. And it's always the fact that, man, it's like, I don't understand the energy, like the same energy where you've been, because I call Devin Tank Devin's fatal attraction. Because Tank, you know, he's become an attraction, and they always mocking little Ellerby, oh, he's an attraction, and talking about his facial features and stuff like that. But he's becoming an attraction. I think he's Devin's fatal attraction. That's the fight that I ultimately really, really wanted. But I thought, man, because I gave him all the credit in the world when he beat Regis. I didn't see that coming. He made me shut up when it came to Regis. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I guess Devin and them like me to talk dirty to him, man. Shut me the up, Devin. Go ahead and go see about this guy, Subriel Matias, La Biblioteca, because he turning a lot of people into librarians. You know what I'm saying? I think the only one I really heard, you know what I'm saying, say something, you know, is Gary Antoine Russell. I'm thinking he was the only one, but nobody wants it, man. I just want to do a health and wellness on Devin Haney, man. Like, have you seen him? Because I haven't seen him. This is so unlike Devin. He's always present and accounted for, or his representative in Bill. But it's mighty quiet. Now it's no Ryan, and didn't y'all find it odd that it was the very next day that he went to go fight Subriel Matias? I mean, it kind of lends itself to think that since it ain't about legacy, because he was going to go fight Ryan, and since Ryan wasn't legacy when Tank fought him, he can't be legacy when Devin go fight him. So he wasn't going to Ryan for legacy. That's checkmate number one. He wasn't going around for legacy. He was going for the money. But the legacy is Subriel Matias, which also could make some money. But knowing the numbers, when it came down to Regis, and how they probably in the red on that fight. When you think about those numbers, those little numbers, those muy pequeño numbers, you gotta think that they didn't even, if it was 1.5 guaranteed, and I never really like to talk about another man's numbers, but they like being in everybody else's Kool-Aid. But if it was 1.5 and 1.5 guaranteed, and let's just say they sold, what, 35 to 55? He's still in the red. So, yeah, I think I kind of would be trying to go get a whole nother payday the day after that, I guess, if that's how you want to paint it. I still wouldn't go over to Red Lobster's looking for some Dunkin' Donuts. I probably wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't do that. And that's what it sounded like they did. But them OnlyFans, they real persistent. Oh no, he talked to the right guy. They said they want to get back and they didn't. Well, that's not like Devin Haney and them not to get back. Not to always be calling out any and everybody. Not to be calling out the big names and then going to go fight the little. Oh, hold on, that's right. You got Sandor Martin problem. And if Sandor Martin don't take no step aside, and you knew you was gonna fight Sandor Martin all along, per usual, call out big names and then fight not so big names. Let's just say that. Let's be little number friendly, okay? So we're gonna say not so big numbers and not so big names. So you always calling out the big names and then fighting not so big names, and then you always do not so big numbers. Well, Subriel Matias is the ticket. If you can go in there and have your let's say Floyd and Diego Corrales moment, or since everybody like comparing him to Floyd, but Subriel Matias is out here making people be quiet for real. He's out here saying, use your inside voice. And Devin and them like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go over here. We'll get back to you. Go ahead, champ. Let me know, man. Somebody let me know what's going on, man. Where's Devin Haney, man? Like, has anybody seen him? Tell him get at me, man. Just tell him, tell him to text me or something. Tell him let me know he's doing all right. You know what I'm saying? To tell him we care about him. I was just playing, Devin. I was just playing, man. I wasn't all those things that I be saying when I be telling the truth about what you be doing and how good you really are and your skills and all that. I was just playing, man. We the people, we just ask that you fight Subriel Matias, man. We ask that you keep that same Loma energy. We ask that you keep that same energy that you had when you went up against Regis and you shut me up. I just want you to do that to the next man. Just like y'all want Tank for the next one, how he don't get no credit and I just want you to go do that to the next man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a whole country over there that would welcome you over there. You know what I'm saying? And he would actually really set you on fire as far as a name. He's not as old as Loma. He's not even old as Regis. He's 31. He's still over 30. That feature criteria. He's over 30. He has a belt, so he's legacy. He has a whole country behind him. And I think that the dancing partner he need might just be you. So go ahead and put on your dancing shoes. Anyways, man, I would love to know what y'all think, man. Have y'all ever heard Devin Haney this quiet? I haven't. Let me know what you think, man. I did bring up a Subriel Matias and Boots. I don't think people are ready to have that conversation. But again, my channel is to be thought-provoking. And remember, I'm not boxing monogamous. You know what I'm saying? This is the alternative to opinion-based content. This is fact-based content. I try to go by the numbers. I look at boxers inside the ring first. Then I move myself outside the ring as I get to know these fighters. And at the end of the day, man, I want to see the elite competition get it on. But what do you think about anything? What do you think about Devin? What do you think about Subriel and Boots? I mean, they are boogeymen. Seem like Terrence Crawford don't want none. People are, listen. Boxing is so funny, man, because people like me are pressing people like Devin to go up and fight Boots. Go up and fight Bud. Teofimo was pressing to have beat Lomachenko before Devin Haney. To move up to 140 before Devin Haney. To get undisputed before Devin Haney. And to become the lineal champ at 140 before Devin Haney. He's trying to move up to 147 before Devin Haney. He did take his first loss before Devin Haney. But he wanted to go see Bud and everybody's crying. I'm not even going to get into who everybody think that Bud's going to fight now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to get into that. But 140 is a lit division. I think, man, the person with the biggest cojones, as far as champion-wise, I think the one with the biggest cojones aside from Matias right now is probably Barroso, man. Barroso is probably going to get in the ring because Rolly ain't going to do it. I don't think Rolly going to fight Matias. But Devin Haney, man. DHP. I'll let Subriel, man. Anyways, thanks for tuning in here with BodyWork Boxing, where we don't take things for face value. We do that body work.